Hey, what is up, everybody? It's DJ Hawkins here, and tonight I'm reacting to Angry Grandpa's most daring meltdown. Now, I have not known that Angry Grandpa and Michael Green originally were on True TV, being on the most daring show. And on this vlog, it's going to be Michael's story about what happened behind the scenes and the actual show. I can't wait to see this. It's going to be pretty hilarious. If you're new here, tap the subscribe button and tap the bell button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video, just like Angry Grandpa classic videos or Michael's vlogs, or when I do a video game, whether it's modern day or classics, or a live stream. You'll be notified. With that being said, let's get right to the video.
What's going on, you guys? Kid behind the camera here.
Visuals here.
Right there. And today, we're going to talk about the time that Angry Grandpa was on True TV's Most Daring.
Oh, man.
One of the worst days of our life.
It was actually not that wonderful.
Oh,
it was
boy.
Not a very good day. You would think the fact that we're going to be on television would be really,
yeah,
exhilarating. And initially it was.
Yeah.
We were very excited to be on television, but the fact is the day was completely terrible, and I want to talk about it right now. This is when Angry Grandpa was on Top 20, or what was the name of the show?
I think it was Top 20.
Top 20.
Most Daring?
Something like that.
Look, Grandpa was on True TV.
I didn't even know. I've never seen this before.
The story begins in 2010. We're talking about
10 years ago.
Of 2000.
11 years ago,
Roach
almost.
season.
Almost 10 and a half years ago. I think I started watching this around 2011. My brother introduced me to the Angry Grandpa show around that time. And then I had to catch on with the Angry Grandpa videos on YouTube. And that was when they were living in Trailwood.
It was roach season. Okay. Listen, a lot of people may not know this. The hotter your house is, the more roaches come out, because it's hot where they are too. They want to cool off the rest of the family.
Yeah.
That's going to be very important later into the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I do remember stories like that.
That was good.
When they had roaches around the trailer
it's the
park.
summer months of 2010. The Angry Grandpa Show channel is newly created. And for some reason, Dad thinks that he's a star. He had about
Not yet,
subscribers
but he
in
was.
2010.
Later
And
on.
Anytime that Dad would leave the house, he'd come back. Mate, this fame shit, it's got, seriously, I can't go, the fans are crawling all over the place. And I'm like, Dad, man, nobody recognized you. Come on, you know that. We got 412 subscribers. Nobody recognized you, okay? Now, thank God, as Grandpa got older and started to really transitioning to becoming a YouTuber, he stopped having that ego. But there was a period of
He later became famous. Not yet back then, but he was getting there.
time where Dad was like, mate, I think I'm going to be on an MTV Movie Award soon. I'm like, what? You're going to be the MTV Movie Awards? How? I got this email from True TV, and they told us that they really want to do an interview with my grandfather because he's absolutely insane. Now, mind you, Angry Grandpa is not my grandfather. It's just a common misconception that I get all the time. People are like, oh man, I really miss your grandpa. And I'm like, yeah, my dad was a really good person. Okay, that was my father. So I get this email from True TV, and they told us that they want to put us on television and interview Angry Grandpa. And honestly, we were really excited. I mean, despite the fact that the entire world was about to find out that we're white trash. Of course, Dad wanted to show off to his sister, so he called up Aunt Charlene, and he's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to be on True TV. Yeah, getting kind of famous now. The thing is, Aunt Charlene never gave a f***, okay? She's like, that's nice, Charlie. Goodbye. In your trailer.
I don't call this home. This is trailer park trash. With all these people, have you had it in the country?
I really miss Aunt Charlene. She was such a straight shooter. She was such a good person. I just, rest in peace. If you guys are back together again, I hope you still hate each other.
Probably not.
Not really like each other that much.
I know. She came over and I was just her favorite. Like, screw her actual family.
I know. She was like, oh, run. Bridget, run from this family while you can.
You're telling me that I deserve better.
What?
What do you?
She should have left a long time ago. I'm sorry.
Really?
That's not even funny.
No way.
Before the True TV people got to our house, they gave me a call on the phone because they really wanted to prep me for the interview. You know, mostly they were telling us, you know, you can't wear any shirts with logos on it. So I was on there looking like a picture of blue raspberry. Like, what was I doing wearing this shirt?
I
Okay.
thought you were handsome.
And why did Dad have to wear the same color one? Why couldn't Mom get 2 different color shirts?
I don't know.
For some reason, they were like, blue. You need to wear blue. I'm like, I don't wear blue. I'm fat. Can I wear black, please? And they're like, no, you can't wear black at all.
Oh my god.
Black doesn't translate on camera. Wear
Wow.
blue. Okay. While we're doing the interview, True TV's like, hey, is your grandfather around? I was like, no, my father is not around. Actually, it's just me. And the first thing that they said was, hey, are the videos real or fake? And the reason they were asking me this question is because they like Dad so much that they kind of wanted to build a reality show around him. That's a story for another day. Smack the like button if you want to hear about the Angry Grandpa reality show. And I'm talking to him. And
Of
they
course.
say, is there any way you can get Grandpa to blow up on camera? Now look, it's one thing for Grandpa to blow up in our living room, right? Like, we know everybody there. We all trust each other. If Dad blows up, nobody's going to get in any trouble. But if Dad blows up on a camera crew from True TV, it sounds like he's probably going to get arrested and get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
No.
So of course I said yes. I was like, yes, of course. I'll make him destroy everything.
Oh my
If
God.
you want. Listen, the fact is, I knew exactly what I needed to do to get under Dad's skin. I knew exactly how to make him blow up on camera. I just invited Bridget over for the weekend. For some reason, Dad hated Bridget.
I know. What did I do?
I don't know.
I don't
Honest
know.
to God, I don't know. Like, anytime Bridget came over, oh, goddamn. Okay, guess I'll be in my room all weekend. I'm like, you can't, like, get to know her. She's going to be in the family for at least 6 months. Because I'm done with her.
Or forever.
Oh, are you?
Look, man, I was dreaming. So for the entire day, I had Bridget do anything that she could to just burrow under his skin and just nestle
Wow.
behind his brain like an earwig. Just getting to him to the point where he was ready to snap. We're talking about eating his cheese, which for some reason...
Yeah, I
loved
remember that.
cheese. I don't know what it was.
You ate my
It
cheese!
gave him diarrhea. but he
I
loved those,
remember.
like, Kraft cheese block. And so I'm like, all right, Bridget, take 2 big bites out of it. So she's got like this cheese block and she's
I remember.
biting at it
I
like
remember.
an animal. Gnawing it. Her fingerprints are in the cheese. And I knew that it was going to infuriate Grandpa. On top of that, I kept getting on to him about his weight. Now listen, I know I'm the last person to talk about somebody's weight. I'm measuring my breast right now. But listen, I know what I'm doing. I kept telling Dad, listen, if they shoot in HD, you're in trouble. Okay? People are going to see how old and gigantic you are.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
Listen, True TV wanted him to flip out. I needed to deliver. Are these getting bigger? So the next day,
Could be.
this man backs up to our house, and it is the True TV people. Now, the True TV people just happened to be a man and his daughter. I think she was in her 20s, and we got a lot to talk about with them. I don't remember the man's name, but he was probably one of the nicest, most genuine, caring, funny people that I have ever met in my life. He is such a good person, a real, like... He is a good person. His daughter, on the other hand, listen, I'm not saying she's... I'm just saying she is not pleasant to be around. She did not want to be there, I'm like 90% sure.
No, she hated us.
She goes into our trailer and she's unpacking the boxes and there's roaches crawling everywhere. And even though we cleaned the house as spotless as we thought we could, it was still filthy. And she had a face like, oh my God, get me out of here! Like, she really, I swear to God, this had to have been the most miserable day of her life. Like, it had to be.
She
Yeah.
was like, ew.
Did she actually audibly
Yes.
say ew? She said the words ew? So they're setting up their equipment. They got these cameras and boom microphones and everything that you could think of to make a television show. Really quick, I want to apologize for how low quality the photos are, but unfortunately I just don't have them anymore in HD. But
That's okay.
is the camera crew from True TV. So he's telling us that our air conditioning has to come off, which is a problem. See, we live in a metal trailer, okay? And we're in the middle of summer. You understand? This was the hottest day of the year. And without that air conditioning turned on in our little metal trailer, we're being cooked alive.
That's how it
Okay?
felt.
It felt like we were sitting in an easy bake oven. It felt like we were being cremated alive. Now here's the thing. When our trailer starts to warm up, the roaches come out to play.
Yeah.
And this was one of the worst things I have ever seen in my life. The roaches were crawling on the walls.
Ew.
They owned the place. And
Oh
you know
my
what they
God.
They did.
did? It was their house.
Ew.
Living in it briefly.
Yes.
I never seen them
So
before.
they're setting up the camera equipment. A couple of times I'll see the girl. Like, they really did not want to be there. The roaches were everywhere. The dad seemed like he was like down with it. He was just like 1, 2, 3. It's like he's been killing roaches his whole life.
Oh
But
my God.
the daughter seemed like this was a new experience. On top
Oh
of it
my
being
God.
a million degrees in the trailer, in the back room you had Dad, Mom, Bridget, Jennifer, her kids, her boyfriend at the time, and Bridget. They're all sitting in Grandpa's back room at Trailwood. And they can't make a noise. Nobody was allowed to speak. Nobody could whisper. Nobody could cough. Nobody could fart, which is a very big problem for Dad.
Happy Easter, Grandpa!
I'm doing my interview, and any time that anybody would make a noise, I have to go in the back and be like, hey, the guy hears you guys in here, and Dad's getting pissed. He's like, goddamn, Mike, I can't just sit here and not say a goddamn word. Like, he can't talk because we're mic'd up. There's a boom mic in the living room that picks up everything. He hears every word that we're saying. I'm back to being interviewed, and he's telling me, Michael, tell me about the barbecue. And I'm like, it was really crazy, and hold on, Michael, I'm gonna stop you right there. There's some sort of like weird interference. Hold on. I can't hear what this is. Here, listen, what do you think this is? He hands me like the headphones. I'm like, hold on. Oh, what is that? Hang on 1 second. I go to the back room, and I swear to God, all the people in the room except Dad are in the corner of the room going, and Dad is on the toilet taking. The interference was Dad's shit. And it was so it sounded like somebody was being electrocuted. Okay, I didn't. For some reason, through headphones sounds very odd.
Oh my God.
I was like, is Dad like? Did they get on a tripwire? Is somebody like being like fried? What is this? It was I couldn't tell him. I was like, Dad, you gotta stop shitting. And he goes, okay, man, tell me to leave. I want him out my goddamn house now. And that is everything that I need to cover about the before stuff with True TV. So now I can finally watch the video after you've got the backstory. Okay, here we go, you guys. This is Angry Grandpa on True TV's Most Daring.
Okay. Senior
Okay,
SmackDown
that's
3.
The name of the episode is Most Daring Senior SmackDown 3. Now, when this aired, we're all sitting around the living room, we're watching it, and we're like, Senior goddamn SmackDown. Mike, who the hell you calling the goddamn TV? I'm serious. I want Mr. True TV on the phone right goddamn now. And I'm like, Mr. True.
I'm sorry, that's funny. Senior SmackDown and that Grandpa was offended. As funny as anything. I'm sorry. That's funny.
True TV? There's not a person named True TV.
Senior SmackDown 3.
Christmas.
Yeah, I
Time
remember
of
that.
Enjoying family, sipping some nog, and reveling in the dulcet tones of a raving grandpa. Charles Green is on a tear this holiday season.
Oh, he was. The ways they won.
My dad gets pretty angry over anything.
Look at me. Dude, what? Oh my God, I look worse than ever. I got like this like hard ball mustache. Okay, is that what I still look like, or do I look worse now than I did then?
You look wonderful.
Nah,
being
you look
sarcastic?
fine. What do I look like?
Dude, I look like a mall cop. I look like I work for Radio Shack. What am I doing?
I look like Vince Russo writing a bad wrestling show.
This is what I would look like right now with a mustache.
Yeah, it's
That does not
true.
work. Okay,
It's
no.
true.
No.
That's true.
I gotta rewind it a couple of seconds.
My dad gets pretty angry over anything.
That's Santa Claus right there. The almighty wallet. The almighty wallet.
I've been going all day about how, there is no Santa and how he pays for Christmas.
Goodwill.
Michael and his wife tried to shield their kids from the grumpy old.
Okay, I forgot about that. This dude said Michael and his wife. He's talking about Jennifer. I got so much crap
Wait.
because of that for people
Wait.
thinking that I was married
Hold on,
to
hold
my
on,
own
hold on,
sister.
hold on. Michael and his wife?
There is no Santa and how he pays for Christmas.
Goodwill.
Michael and his wife tried to shield.
What an idiot! Michael and his wife? That was his sister! Oh my god. How could he botch that line?
Shield their kids from the grumpy old.
Okay, I forgot about that. This dude said Michael and his wife. He's talking about Jennifer. I got so much crap because of that for people thinking that I was married to my own sister.
I know.
Michael and his beautiful, loving wife, Jennifer. Like,
What?
no, that is my sister. And because
They
of that,
botched it.
the people who saw this interview actually thought that me and Bridget were brother and sister, which
Oh my God.
when we were finally coming out and moving in together and kissing and all this, people were like, oh my God, that's your sister.
I remember. That was so ridiculous.
I'm like, my sister's Jennifer. And Kimberly, what are you talking about?
Their kids from the grumpy old.
I can't believe it.
I'm sorry. Oh, you gonna put your fingers in your ears.
This might
kids
just
were
be
so
the
young.
meanest grandfather ever.
No, Virginia, there is no Santa Claus. Take it from angry grandpa.
But it seems his kids actually like provoking his wrath.
Yes, we do.
On another day, while Gramps sleeps soundly,
Oh, yeah, heavy metal.
I remember
a
that.
little
This is
That was
old
fun.
video.
My dad gets pretty angry over some small things, mostly noise when he's trying to sleep.
But that doesn't stop Michael from giving him a heavy metal wake-up call.
Wow. I honestly forgot about this video.
Wake up.
He's moving that thing. He's like, get this
we
shit
had
out of my
against the
way.
wall. It broke and we had to throw it all away. It was pretty bad.
Oh
Such a
man,
cornball.
that was funny.
Oh my God.
Damn this. I can't get no.
That's the video where that quote comes from. Can't get no sleep, can't get no rest,
Can't get no respect. I remember that line.
But the anger doesn't stop there. Later in the summer, the brood decides to let bygones be bygones and a little
Oh, right.
cookout.
Right off the bat, you can watch this video. I knew absolutely nothing about cameras, so for some reason, I had like the settings really high, so you couldn't make out anything. Everything is like bright white. And
Oh, I
recorded it in
think my
green.
brother showed me that before.
It's so
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
you can't make out anything. I don't know why I thought that it looked fine while I was recording. I think that I was recording it and I was like, I'm pretty sure when I upload it to the computer it'll look a lot better. But no, it looked a lot worse. Like it looked like we're in a blizzard or something. Jeez, I can't believe they used this video.
But even that becomes an opportunity to fire up the old man.
I'm cooking something.
It's true.
Dude, it's burned.
Hey, bird, you don't like it, you gotta eat it.
I burned the food on purpose. I poured some more
Oh my
charcoal
God.
fluid inside.
Hold on, there it is. A roach crawling on the wall behind me. There is a roach, guys. I want to roll it back.
Okay.
Look on the wall and find the roach.
Hey, bird, you don't like it, you gotta eat it.
I burned the food on purpose. I poured some more charcoal fluid inside the grill and caught all the food on fire. I burned the food on purpose. I poured some more charcoal.
Okay,
fluid
now I
inside
see
the
it.
grill and
Okay.
caught all the food on fire.
No, Dad, come on now. You say that ain't burned.
That ain't burned, ain't even done yet.
Ain't even done yet.
One guess what happens next.
Throws it away.
Flips the grill over and starts slinging it around. People could have gotten hurt.
They knew what they were doing right there, man. The guy from the interview was like, hey, tell me, could somebody have gotten hurt with, like, the grill at the cookout or something? He knew what he was doing. They had, a whole thing written out beforehand. They needed me to say certain things so they could build the video around it. He's like, so tell me about when Grandpa started throwing around the grill. Do you think anybody could have gotten hurt? You think? What do you think? Roll it. So I'm like, yeah, people could have gotten hurt. Not knowing that when they air it, they're going to make sure people realize somebody could have gotten hurt. They had to make us look as bad as humanly possible.
It's just, I hate when people ask questions like that. You think they would have gotten hurt? What? Yeah. Like, kind of snarky, like. I don't like people like that. I wasn't rolling my eyes on Michael Green. I was rolling my eyes on that dude that was interviewing Michael at that time in 2010.
And just like that, another family gathering is ruined. The good news is that all the parties are able to forgive the way they push each other's buttons. Charles even agrees to give an interview while his son sits nearby.
They do whatever they can to get a joke out of Papa.
I don't know why Dad was trying to make the name Papa work.
Oh my god.
They do whatever they can to get a joke out of Papa. Like, you're not Papa.
Who calls you that?
Nobody has ever called you Papa before in your entire life. It's Angry Grandpa.
They do whatever they can to get a joke out of Papa.
That's... Nobody ever called him Papa.
Michael's pissed, but he's a good boy. You know, he takes care of his daddy.
It looks
It's
like
true.
Grandpa
He
has
did.
a soft spot after all. Or maybe not.
Shut up. You just shut up and take it. I've had it. You know what you can do? You kiss my fat ass, all right? Hey, I'm sorry.
If tough love equals real love, this may just be the most loving family ever.
Okay, so here's the deal. When the guy was going to interview Grandpa, he looked at me and he was like, are you going to get him to flip out? Can you, we need him to, we really need something out of him. So of course I said, yes, I wanted to be a team player. They asked me to do it. I wanted to make my father flip out for True TV. I was trying to think of whatever I had to do to make him flip out. And for some reason, that was the only note that I had to hit. Telling him that they had to use a wide angle lens. So he starts yelling at me. He's very angry. As he's going through the kitchen, you can see he swipes everything off the table. I think he wanted to flip it. For some reason, I actually thought that he did. Afterwards, I go to the back room, and Dad's on the bed, and he's smoking. He's like, tell him to leave, Mike. I don't, tell him to leave. I don't want him in my goddamn house no more, Mike. And I'm like, Dad, you got your microphone on still. And that was the end of the True TV interview. So I go to the guy, and I was like, so did I give you what you wanted? And he was mad at me. He goes, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to make him? I was like, you fucker, you told me to.
I know, this motherfucker.
What the f? This
Yeah,
dude
right?
was looking at me like I'm a great piece of... And all I did was what he asked me to do. He said, can you make your dad flip out? And I was like, sure I can. The daughter don't want nothing to do with me. She don't speak another word for the rest of the time. She could get in the car and drive off now and leave all the equipment. She don't care.
She wants out.
She wanted out of that roach-infested trailer as fast as she could get out.
Or maybe not.
Shut up. You just shut up and take it. I've had it. You know what you can do? You kiss my fat ass, all right? Hey, I'm sorry.
If tough love equals real love, this may just be the most loving family ever.
You need to quit telling these youngins about Santa Claus.
But hopefully the rest of us can learn a thing or two
There's no Santa Claus.
from the ongoing misadventures of Angry Grandpa.
Wow. And just like that, we were on television and overnight sensations.
Yep.
Not really. Guys, this
I'm
thing
kidding.
actually did very little for our YouTube channel. In fact, it was probably bad. Like, the comments were suddenly filled with people that did not like Angry Grandpa. That was not our audience.
Hang on, the fried chicken's here.
What?
Yeah, it's here.
Come on, bring it. Fried chicken. We're going to eat fried chicken and talk about True TV. Did she leave the chicken?
Yeah, I think it's delivered.
Was it delivered?
Oh.
Well, that's a lot of groceries.
The rest of the stuff can wait.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just need grocery store fried chicken.
They're pretty good.
That's what I said.
I stole the line.
Michael totally stole.
I needed a joke. It was funny.
It's true though. It's so good.
They do it right.
Mm-hmm.
So, people from True TV didn't like me very much. In fact, they kind of hated me. So,
Good, good.
they really did. Ooh, look at that skin. Is this kind of like a mukbang?
Is it? Oh my god.
Guys, leave a comment if you think I should do a mukbang video. Because I'll do it.
Can I be in it too?
Obviously. I don't want to eat alone. Okay, Bridget. On a level of 1 to 10, how angry do you think that they were? Hey. You gotta stop indulging for a second so we can talk about the story.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay, you know what? Forget her. She's gonna be out of it. Let me give her another piece. Here you go. Have a
That's
blast.
too big. That's too big.
Good.
And Michael's like, fine, I'll have
Okay,
it.
here's the part of the story that we never really wanted to talk about. So we do the interview. The people hate me. I'm talking about if they could have me arrested, they would have. They do not like me at all, even though I did exactly what they asked me to do.
I know, that was so ridiculous. It's like he freaked out and they just didn't want any part of it.
I know they wanted to have no accountability for it. Like, you asked me to do it, I will not pretend otherwise. So they're packing up all their equipment, they're getting ready to go. And outside, Dad's talking crap. So here's the thing. Dad was very angry at the daughter because he felt personally slighted by her. He felt judged.
We all did.
We all did. It felt like she was judging us. She thought she was better than everybody and she didn't want to be there. And so Dad was very upset about it. I was upset.
I would be
but
upset
I
too.
really didn't want to say nothing because I'm like a better person than that. Look, Dad was mad and he let anybody know it when he was. So the interview's over. They're packing all their stuff up, and me, Bridget, Dad, Mom, Jennifer, everybody's outside, and we're kind of talking about the debt. So Dad looks at me and he's like, "I tell you one thing, mate. That bitch can go." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Who? The daughter." Goddamn. Seriously. God, I mean, you smell the breath? Goddamn breath smell like shit. She left. Seriously, mate. At that point, Bridget starts laughing. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, her breath did stink. And I'm like, come on, guys, let's not be rude. And the mom's like, oh, she was a mean old stuck-up. Everybody's talking and having a good time. And then the front door opens. And it's the daughter. And she is completely stuck.
Oh!
And the girl comes up to us, still completely dead-faced, just... And she goes up to Dad and she goes, yeah, I need to remove your microphone. You guys are still hooked up.
Oh my god.
Dad's
Wow!
microphone was hooked up. My microphone was hooked up.
Wow!
And they heard everything that we said.
Yeah.
Every word of it.
Rotten tooth.
She heard it all. Okay. Are we ready to keep talking about the story? Didn't you clean the bones?
There's some there.
You trying to offer me like the remnants of chicken meat that's left? Ugh.
So good.
No, what did I just eat? So we just got busted talking about this girl behind her back. She heard every word, and she is now unhooking Grandpa's microphone. And he is just like beside himself. I look over and go. So she unhooks Grandpa's microphone and she goes inside. And I go, Dad, should we apologize? And he goes, no, f that. Goddamn right. You got. I don't even like it. I don't care what you did here. And then she comes walking back down again and she goes, yeah, now I gotta get your microphone. Oh, I was still mic'd up. Oh, right. She had to take off Grandpa's microphone and put it in its case and then come and get mine. So she heard it again. I am a nice person. I did feel bad. So as they were leaving, I walked up to her and I was like, listen, we were kind of talking and joking afterwards. She goes, it's fine. It's okay. And they packed up their stuff and they sped out. This peeled out of here. He wanted nothing else to do with us.
He was so done.
Yeah, and guess what? We had to interview with this guy 4 more times. And his daughter didn't come the next time. that is the story of the time Angry Grandpa was on Top 20 Most Daring, Senior SmackDown Edition. They called me up. They wanted to interview us. They asked me if I could make him flip out. I did. They hated me. We talked crap about them, and they heard everything that we said. That's going to be it for today, you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, smack the like button, leave a comment, and that's going to be it. You want some more chicken now?
I do.
Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys. We got a second bucket over there, by the way. Here. Okay.
Hey.
There's a
Jeez.
couple of breasts, didn't they?
Yeah.
So bad.
That's it for today.
And I think I'm hungry too to eat that kind of chicken right now. Well, thanks a lot, Michael and Bridget, for making me hungry. You gotta love the Green family. You gotta love Michael and Bridget. Man, I miss Angry Grandpa so much that I wish he never passed away. That was freaking hilarious. I'd never seen this before, honestly. I never knew he was on The Most Daring, the Senior SmackDown edition. That offended Angry Grandpa. And another thing is, why would they call Michael and Jennifer husband and wife and think Michael and Bridget were like brother and sister? They got it completely mixed up. They botched it. Or they must have done that intentionally just to anger them. I'm just saying. But anyways, guys, that about wraps it up. I hope everybody enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and favorite. I'm CJ Hawkins, and I'm out of here. See ya.